From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, this has certainly been a destructive evening across mid-Michigan with numerous reports of severe weather, downed trees, power lines, all because of this line of storms. The good news is it's moving out of the mid-Michigan area, so we are in the clear for the remainder of the overnight hours. Just a few severe thunderstorm warnings, and all of those out of the TV6 viewing area. The watch now has been canceled for all but Washtenaw and Lenawee counties in the TV6 viewing area, but those will be canceled as well very, very soon. But it was already too late. The damage has been done. We're watching lots of reports of severe weather coming in this afternoon. Out of Williamston, a roof collapse of a building, possible tornado, cars and trucks flipped, semis flipped on 96 near Williamston, again because of the high winds from a possible tornado. Wind gust at the airport in Lansing was 71 miles per hour. The end result, just unbelievable. This is the percentage in each county of how many total customers are in the dark. So out of the total customers, 68% in Eaton County are in the dark tonight, 45% in Ingham County, 41% in Jackson County. You see how the numbers are a little better to our south and east. So it was right across central sections of mid-Michigan. Social Tracker obviously very active this afternoon as well. Lots of reports of damage coming in. This is from Robert Campbell, and this was at Delta River Drive and Eaton Highway. Some trees and limbs down doing some damage. Another shot of a large limb and tree coming down. Didn't get a location on this, but this is from Alexander as the storms are rolling through, and I have a lot more pics coming up to show you a little bit later. So we'll watch the storms as they move out tonight. Again, lots of cleanup going to be taking place across all of mid-Michigan tonight to tomorrow from wind gusts between 70 and 80 miles per hour. Our coverage of tonight's storms begins right now.
WLNS is from Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
This complex of storms is going to be one for the record book. 70 to 80 mile per hour winds tracking right across the heart of mid-Michigan this evening. Want to reassure everyone who's watching that the severe threat is done. So I'm not concerned about additional storms popping up tonight and causing any problems for us. The damage is already done, and now the atmosphere is beginning to stabilize. Rewind the radar several hours. You can see this line beginning to move in, and it was really the center part. It begins to bow out and rapidly advance towards the south and east. That was the most severe portion. So basically between these two red lines were where the bulk of the severe storm reports came in tonight. And as you can see, the complex came together really quickly. I know some of you are looking at your radar app going, where's the rain? Well, it formed and unfortunately did more than even the damage we thought it would do. Here's a look at the velocity product, the winds inside this complex. And there it is. You see those winds spreading out, and you follow that bright area. That was the damaging wind gust path that moved through across, especially the Lansing area south into southern Ingham County, Eaton County, Ionia County, southern Clinton County, and then into Jackson County. Interesting twist on this. I'm going to put this in 3D mode and rewind it back to 8:50 this evening. Was watching the winds, which were kind of locked up above the surface, lesser winds down close to the surface. But as this complex of storms began to move in and we saw that bowing taking place, there it is right there as it quickly ran through the area. And now some of these strong winds that were above the surface were getting transported down to the ground. And that's when we saw the 70+ mile per hour gusts. So that was our brief momentary, about 15 minutes of strong winds and damage out there. And the damage, boy, we have seen so many pictures and heard so many reports out there. This is from Dion out of St. John's, just showing the magnitude of the wind, just basically snapping this right into. Incredible. Another shot from Steve, lots of trees down between Charlotte and Grand Ledge. And Siobhan let me know on Jefferson and on the west side of Grand Ledge, large oak tree broken in half there. Another shot of a downed tree here. Damage to cars. We've been seeing that from Wendy. Limbs down between Portland and Sunfield, and one fell on the car there. In fact, two of their vehicles damaged because of limbs coming down, and I've got some limb damage down in my yard. My wife says we have a tree on our house as well. Here's our social tracker shot from Dan. This is a large oak down on M21 in Owasso. Incredible winds to take down some of these really healthy and large trees. Another shot of a large tree down from Catherine. This is 4 Forest Hill and Wacusta, and then the power line was taken down from that as well. So lots of areas seeing lots of damage tonight. Precision Cast, let's talk good news now. The complex of storms, it is out of here. Tomorrow morning, humidity drops. It's a much cooler day because I know a lot of folks are going to be without power tomorrow. So we want it to be cooler, not this hot weather we've had as of late, and that is what it looks like is on the way. Temperatures down in the 70s now, still 80s ahead of the complex in Hillsdale. Some of our Skyview Network sensors that are still up tonight. Notice the dew point, 68 degrees in St. John's. Wind gusted to over 60 miles per hour, 71 is the current temperature. Our McLaren cam still having some reset issues, but it is certainly very warm out there. Wind gust today on McLaren cam was close to 65 miles per hour. Jackson cam 71 degrees, dew point near 70, so it's still muggy out. Many areas seeing between 1 and 2 inches of rain as well. And our final stop in Hillsdale, temperatures at 80 degrees, and that is what it feels like. Tonight's forecast, showers, thunderstorms. They should end prior to midnight across the entire area. Overnight low down to 68 degrees. As we move into tomorrow, we've got morning clouds giving way to some sunshine and much cooler for those who are going to be doing, and a lot of us doing cleanup tomorrow and repair work as we continue to recover from tonight's storms. The 6-day forecast on Saturday, 74, 73 on Sunday. Some showers return late Monday into Tuesday. Looks good. High temperatures in the 70s. And then as we get closer to next week, it's something to look forward to. It's the home opener for the Spartans, and hopefully we can get that rain out of here, but at least a chance right now. But just what an absolutely incredible evening, and there's lots of devastation out there tonight.
Yeah, well, between 6 and 11, that's when you said the storm would hit, and it came in fast and furious.
Yeah, you know, we knew there'd be some 60, maybe 70 mile per hour winds, but 70 to 80,
Yes.
that was pretty high. And, you know, obviously the pictures, you know, like we're seeing out tonight, you can tell.
Yeah, show the proof.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, David. We'll keep it right here. We're going to take